I want to make this video, and I was saying that I know a lot of people are going to call me crazy for it, but everyone thinks I'm crazy. They think I'm a fun crazy. They think I'm a crazy. They think I'm whatever crazy, but this is my life, and this will be on record for the rest of my life. I want to share a story with you about me and God. I remember stories when I was like about 2 years old. I remember stories. There's this one time I could have been between maybe 5, 7, I don't know, but it was somewhere around that time. I was sitting in my mom's house and I was playing in the window as kids do, with my imaginary friend. And when the sun hits the window, there's like these little tiny particles that you can see in the sunlight. Little tiny particles in the sunlight. And they're like I don't know what it is. It just comes through the window and you see them. So here I am playing with my imaginary friend. And we're talking. And he says to me, if you could catch one of these little tiny particles, I'll give you whatever you want. And I was like, really? I got so excited like a little kid. I was like, really? And so I was trying to catch them because they're so tiny. They're like really tiny. The sunbeams coming through the window. And I caught one, and at least I thought I caught it. And I said, I caught it, friend, I caught it. And he says to me, well, what do you want? I said, I want a new pair of shoes. Because everyone in school has shoes. And I want a new pair of shoes, these pretty ones that I saw at Payless. And like a week or two later, my mom took me out to buy shoes. And I was like, oh my God. Like, wow. Like, I got those shoes. So that's the story of when I learned about God. I mean, well, I didn't learn about him then. But that's when I knew that was, like when I learned about like my friend, he was powerful. Like he took care of me. When I got older, I realized that my friend that I thought was just an imaginary friend was God. And he loved me. And even though that shoe story was a little story, you can imagine the things he does for me now. Like the bigger things that I need in life. As adults, we go through so many bad things. And as you can tell, look at me, I'm a sane person. Okay, I got my dimples pierced, but I'm still sane, like I'm talking to you here one-on-one. I just needed to share that story with you guys. I have so many more stories like that because like I have a special relationship with God. I made it that way. Meaning like you should have a special relationship. I'm not perfect. I'm not like a super Christian. I still have flaws. But like I pray to God on a regular. I love God. Because I love him because what he's done for me throughout my entire life. I had a kind of normal childhood, but it wasn't perfect. And when I was innocent and those people that wanted to do bad things to me, he carried me through and he protected me. And still to this day as an adult, and I still have a lot to learn, he still carries me the same and takes care of me. But now he says, you're older now. I've taught you wisely. You should do things accordingly. And although I don't listen all the time, I still keep him here. I believe in God and I love God.